Hello, good people of the internet. Today we're playing Bad Egg, which is a roguelike, survivors-like, bullet heaven-y hell type game where you play an egg. Yes, an egg. It's not really explained why this egg is sentient in any way, but there are various zombie chickens, and you have to survive for a number of minutes before you get picked up by the helicopter. You know, get to the chopper style. Let's jump straight in. There are various eggs that you unlock. The standard basic egg, you have someone who starts with a shotgun, someone who starts with a rifle, and you can upgrade them with crowns that you get in the levels. So this is the one which I was using recently, you know, grab things from further away. Sure, let's get some of that, in fact. And some of the enemies you hit get stunned, or start with kind of telekinetic, which is kind of the same as greedy, maybe. I don't know. Sure, let's go with that. Just see what it is. And then I don't think we can afford any others. No, we can get extra XP. Anyway, so you start with that. You can choose the level. I'm just going to show you the first level. You unlock the other ones by completing them. And this character starts with a rifle, which is not really my favorite gun, because it just shoots sideways, as you'll see. Even though there's no enemy there, it would just always, the rifle shoots sideways. You have two guns, and then after you gain enough XP, you obviously upgrade. So let's get armor piercing to start with. It means that our bullets will kill more of these zombie chickens. They don't really look too zombie-like, but at least not here. We're going to go for an XOR. Basically, you can either, in the upgrades, get guns, improve your guns, or you get these abilities. Standard now, kind of roguelike things. Let's shoot faster, because bullets are your main damage in this, I find. Well, up to a point. There are a couple of very good weapons that will come later. Such as the Egg Buddy laser. Which, when he does it, is a bit slow. But when he does it, there you go, big laser. And unfortunately not always in the right place, but you can kind of move around and have the laser be in the right place. I'm going to swap out my... See, there are different guns as well. So I'm going to swap out the rifle. Which means, you know, I don't have the rifle, but I have this Magnum. And I think the Magnum is stronger. Well, it certainly fires more bullets. Maybe it isn't actually stronger. The attack drone is another good one. A bit like the laser, but he will sit on one side and do this. You'll see like an area here, and then he flies to the other side and will do some kind of machine gun fire in that little blue area that you see. Grenades as well. Anyway, so you can, with the laser, or this machine gun drone, do it perfectly so that you line up the enemies, but I've always mess it up, so I kind of just ignore it and just take the benefit of it being there. Anyway, I mean, sometimes it works out that you can line it up if you're good. Let's reload faster. And your XP is actually coming from eggs. I'm not quite sure how it makes sense that the eggs are leveling you up, but you know, it's a game, so we forgive it. We're going to get more telekinesis. And you'll see there was a chicken there wearing a crown, and now it has dropped such a crown. And that is the crown that we were using at the beginning to upgrade. So that's all the eggs do not carry over. Or do they? Actually, they do. That is a currency you can use outside of this as well. We'll show you that afterwards. We're going to get some egg foo, which is like kung fu, obviously. Yeah, so there aren't too many chickens with crowns in them, so you only get like, you know, single digits unless you upgrade some various things. We're going to get freezing bullets, which, and you can see a frozen chicken, means that they don't get as close all the time. And there are other birds. They're not all chickens as far as I'm concerned. Like, I don't know what this thing is. Maybe it was a rooster. But then there are some big things that look more like dodos. Yeah, sure. More cryo. And the game is pretty much, you know, you're just going to upgrade your stuff. This big flock of chicks. I suppose chicks are chickens. But maybe they're duck chicks for all we know. You're going to choose your upgrades, you're going to shoot the things, you're going to run away from things. And then it's going to get... Well, there are also drops in the game. So for example, my health is getting relatively low, and that drop has healed me. There's another one here, which we could get. But there's also these other drops, like this is just a bit of TNT, which if you leave it and then it will explode. Slightly helpful, I don't know. It flashes up that there is another drop somewhere. Okay, flamethrower is a weapon that I just unlocked before, so this is the first time I'm seeing it. And we're going to swap out our relatively weak pistol and see what the flamethrower does. Okay, it's only firing on the side, which is... What's it choosing a direction? Okay, it looks like it chooses a random direction. Anyway, we'll grab the health. Maybe I don't like the flamethrower after all. I say after all. I've only, you know, as I say, just picked it up. Also get the drop with a big magnet on it. Which, as you may expect... Oh, we'll be getting an ice grenade. When you go onto it, it will bring lots and lots of stuff close. But we are suffering quite a bit. We definitely need to go find a health upgrade. We can, when you're very low on health, it does offer you that as a upgrade, well, perk. But I would probably not choose that. Let's get the knife instead. We should be able to upgrade again. Maybe we'll change the flamethrower. We're going to get a throwing knife. We want as much damage. Oh yeah, there's this weird like patches of ground which are hard to walk on apparently. But I mean, we're an egg, so everything's hard to walk on, presumably. Yes. And you can see that your body looks even more cracked when you are low in health, which is a nice touch. We'll run away from all these bad guys. Ninja helps us avoid hits, which I think we need at the moment. Activate the magnet. Are we going to level up? Maybe. Maybe taking less damage or more firepower from the drone, because if you level it up, it can also have missiles, which then do it in slightly different places, which is more useful. There are also these random crates about, which I don't know why they don't appear at the very beginning, but this one gives you, well, that one has given me ultra speed. Not quite sure how useful that is, really. Because you can very easily run into your enemies. Which would then, with the amount of health that I have, kill me. What do we want? Taking less damage or more grenades? Yes, let's have more grenades, I think. The best offense is a defense. And unfortunately, whilst we have low health, we're at that 5-minute mark. Is it 5 minutes? Anyway, Chickenzilla comes at the halfway mark, or whichever mark it is we're at. The massive chicken you can see. Which I'm just running away from at the moment, because if he gets very close, then he will definitely damage you. Like, he'll stop and swipe at you. He can turn around. Okay, there is a drop somewhere, which unfortunately we may need to go up here for. Oh, there's so many eggs over here. What happened for all these eggs? Let's get missile attachments. So you can see there's the now little red circles. And we're going to take less damage whilst we got the Chickenzilla here. And we killed it. Upgrade the blades. So we're in a slightly better place than we were a minute ago with a bit more health. So yeah, that was 5 minutes in. The this run at least is 10 minutes. I don't know if the other levels are longer. And then maybe the last level is a like continuous type thing. Let's go with Ninja 2. By continuous type thing, I mean like you just play till you die, rather than wait to be you know, to survive 10 minutes. Yeah, I would, if I find a better gun, we'll probably swap out what we have. Armor piercing 2, or do we want to run faster? Let's go with armor piercing 2. There is, you know, music and sound effects in the game, but, well, I mean, you're hearing the sound effects. I turned the music mostly down because it was, well, in case of infringements of copyright or whatever, but it is there. It's not the worst. It's just standard, you know, game music. Let's go with Ninja again. I mean, effectively, you're trying to level up so that you can hold off, you know, get more firepower to hold off all the waves coming towards you, so... around about this point, we're going to go with Reload. The game will start spawning unexplained piles of eggs, which I'm not quite sure I understand, but if the game wants to give me eggs, that's fine. We can re-roll things if we don't like any of these, but we're, you know, generally happy to take upgrades. There isn't any in particular I'm looking for. They're all good. Maybe I should be looking for some. There's another package over here. Supposedly. So yeah, these things, these big chickens, they look a bit more zombie-like. But the small ones, they just have red eyes. Let's get crit damage. Here is one that's just landed. It's so fresh that it parachute hadn't even come off yet. But now we're full health, so we don't need this health. But I grabbed it anyway. I tried not to get too close, but apparently it didn't work. I'm surprised that hasn't told me about the piles of eggs somewhere. There was a crown guy though, wasn't there? Right. We can get another Egnum. Replace the flamethrower. In one of these small crates, I picked up a speed boost, which is why I'm running around really, really fast. And now we've slowed time from the same sort of crate. Could get some more health, but I don't think we need it. Let's run the other way. Maybe the piles are so far away that it's not telling me about them. We'll improve the egg saw. And maybe now I need health, so I can go back to the left. In a second. Yeah, so now, I just saw one pile a second ago, relatively close. There are these piles of eggs. It doesn't explain where the eggs piles comes from, but would you complain if someone handed you a big pile of XP, experience points? No, probably not. And so we won't complain. Let's run faster so we can get to the piles of eggs quicker. And also maybe avoid the Chick-fil-A. The chicks running into us. Kill the crown guy. We've only got 2 crowns this round. Last time I got 7, I think. But yeah, they are definitely rarer. There is a perk in the main menu I think you can get to get more crown guys. And it's possible that I've killed some, I just haven't picked up the crown. Four times damage. There's another crown there. And start getting extra bullets maybe? I mean, it's a bit late for that. Sure, time is slow. get some more knockback, even though we don't really want to be hit in the first place. Right, activate the magnet, get loads and loads of goodies from the magnet. Not quite sure what walking fast over rough terrain does. Well, I suppose this terrain is really, really slow. It slows you down quite a lot, and maybe it says fast, but it means less slow. So we need to get to the helicopter. Get to the chopper, yeah. Which, okay, now we have fast speed. But it also doesn't land immediately anyway. So... right. But it does appear on the screen, so you can kind of follow it in, and then when it's in the right position, then it will start saying you have a minute to abort. And yeah, so we picked up 6 crowns, apparently in the last couple minutes. And then a big nuke appears. If you've done certain things, like, hey, we roasted 100 chickens, I guess, with fire. Maybe with the flamethrower. Then it unlocks a new gun. Or something else, new unlock. So this is the laser pistol, which maybe is better. And we also unlocked the Egnum 88, which is like 2 44s in one gun. So unlock it by surviving with 2 Egnum 44s. So that's something you can do. At the end, you get the screen showing you how many eggs you got and the crowns and the chickens and perks that you did. Excellent stuff. And then it shows you scores near you. And it will tell you your exact location unless you turn it off in the menus. The unlocks then. So this is the whole big list. So yes, you have to unlock things like the larger health packs, which just you get by doing damage to things. We've unlocked the Egg K47. Yes, the egg puns never stop in this game. Unlocked with the Ice King character, so there was a character and we unlocked him, so we got this gun. But there are other things which I haven't unlocked, so we've just unlocked the laser pistol, but to get the laser gun we need to kill 1,000 enemies. But it's nice that it tells you all these things. The graveyard, which is another level. Collect all 3 parts of the skeleton key, which you have to do. Play Crash in the foul fields to try and find the key piece. Anyway. So those were the unlocks that we just looked at, but there's also power-ups, which I was getting quite a few of. So the eggs that I mentioned, after each level, you can then spend them in this place. So things like the egg buddy drone you don't start with, but you have to upgrade and unlock. And there are different levels, so extra bullets before unlocking, so yeah, we'll have some of that. Humpty Dumpty, want a chance to be put back together again, 55% per level, so we can get that. In fact, it's quite expensive, that one, but I had it. It's a shame it doesn't tell you which ones you fully maxed out from this like icon. It just tells you that you're on level 3. But I think I did most of them. What is this? Slowly recover hit points? Yeah, that's good. And the Golden Goose, each level you buy increases how much loot you can earn while playing. I haven't hit a cap though, so I don't know. But we'll just unlock it anyway. So I think I've unlocked most other things. Anyway, so you do that, and then you would go to playing another game, upgrading your guy with crowns, or you can play a different guy. So this is the Ice King who starts with the Egg K. You can upgrade them, they have different things. And then when you move on, these are, the different levels. And you would do the missions to unlock things that are said to. It's like, hey, you need all 3 parts of the skeleton key, so you need to do the things in these places to do that. Anyway, this is Bad Egg. If it's the sort of game which interests you, then check it out. If you like this video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more, then please subscribe. It really does help. But yeah, I want to thank you for watching and hope you have a great day.